Hi there, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to see how they truly feel about you. Okay, so yeah, here we have four piles, crystals, cards in front of you as you can see. We have pile 1 with this beautiful Lapis Lazuli. We have pile 2 with the Rose Quartz. We have pile 3 with the green Aventurine. And we have pile 4 with the Carnelian. So go ahead and take a second to pause the video and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on the crystals, the angel numbers, and the timestamps. The properties, colors, whatever you want. Okay, it is totally up to you. I also want to let you know that this is just a general reading for the collective, so if you do want a more in-depth personalized reading, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And I also want to let you know that I'm offering extended readings on Vimeo. So the links to that will be in the description box below. Okay, so if you find a pile that you really resonate with and you want an extended reading, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. So, or yeah, buy that. Definitely not necessary, but if you want it, then it is there for you. So yeah, I am going to let you all pick a pile and we will see you in your respective reading. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Lapis Lazuli. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is currently feeling about you, what messages they would give you, where this is headed, things like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick the cards. I also do want to let you know that I am offering extended readings. So if like this pile or, if you chose another pile really resonates with you, then you can buy the extended reading on Vimeo. Totally not necessary, these readings are just enough, but if that's something you're interested in, the links will be in the description box below. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick the cards and see what is going on between you and your person. Wow, we got the Page of Pentacles and we got the shadow side. This is really interesting. Okay, XV, that is 15, right? 15. Okay, the shadow side. I'm just going to read the card as it is. I kind of don't remember what that is. I think it might be the devil, but I'm not sure. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We got the Six of Cups. Okay, yeah, this person is definitely feeling nostalgic, okay? I love it whenever we get the Six of Cups, especially in a love reading, because it means that this person has feelings for you, this person's still really into you, or they're reminiscing about the good times, or like, yeah, like this is actually also a soulmate card. The Six of Cups, Two of Cups, and Ten of Cups are soulmate cards. We also got the Empress. Okay, this is turning out to be a very beautiful reading so far, Pile 1. I am really excited for you. So yeah, okay, let's start off with the Page of Pentacles. So with the actually, let's talk about these two cards, okay? So with the Page of Pentacles and the shadow side, I'm seeing that, your person right now could be really involved in work. Okay, I feel like their career life, their material life, or where they want to be in life in general is something that is of high importance to them, or it's something that they've really retracted to work on. I'm just seeing that work and the material life in some way, shape, or form has been impacting this connection. Okay, I feel like the shadow side, this has a lot to do with healing. I feel like your person, this sort of reminds me of the Devil card. I think it is the Devil card, and that's not to scare anyone, okay? That card is a lot less, like, scary than it seems. Like, some cards are just so scary, like Death and Tower, but all the shadow side really means is that, something has come to light, or it's about to come to light, and your person realizes or is about to have the realization that there is something that they need to work on, that there is something that they need to really spend like their time and energy on. Like, something needs to come to surface, okay? And like, this is a good card because it like indicates a transformation. I feel like, this means that, like, things are heading in the right direction. I always take, like, those quote unquote negative cards as like the start of healing, okay? Like, some, that whole thing about like the 12-step process, or like when you're going through something, the first the first stage is like, you know, acceptance, right? So I definitely feel like this is a good pathway to that. So yeah, I just feel like your person has been working or is about to start, like, you know, healing their shadow side, which is a really, really good thing, because sometimes, you know, people don't even like realize that there's something wrong until like way later on in life. So I feel like wherever you are right now, it doesn't really matter what age, but like, you know, it's better late than never is what I'm seeing. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about the Page of Pentacles. We got a lot of earth coming in here. We got earth, water, Taurus, and Libra. Yeah, so okay, let's talk about the Page of Pentacles. I definitely feel like your person wants to give you a message about something. Okay, they want to give you a message that, like, look, I'm focused on my career, I'm really focusing on my financial stability. I want to be able to provide you stability so that we can have this amazing new start, like, you know, this they basically want to tell you that they want to build a strong foundation for this connection. Okay, so for those of you guys that feel like something may have been slow, like maybe if you're in no contact, you feel like it's taking forever for them to reach out to you, trust when I say that the universe knows what it's doing. Okay, your person knows, or their person's angel guides, spirit guides know what they're doing, and you know, this is really good in the long run, because it basically means that you know, like I mentioned, they want to build things on a strong foundation, lay a strong foundation, and in order to do that, you know, there's a lot that needs to come to surface. You know, when it comes to healing, like I was mentioning, and you know, like the good thing about like building something on a strong foundation is that, like, you know, the stronger something is, the less likely you are to have, like, you know, that tower moment where everything just falls apart, right? So yeah, I'm definitely seeing, like, you know, this is even like an oracle card that I channeled. I am going to go ahead and pick like the Moonology oracle cards probably in the extended reading, so if you want to check that out, go ahead. But like, I've definitely got, like, you know, look at the bigger picture of things. Okay, this is not really something that you have to like, if you guys are stressing, like the spirit guides, the universe, everything, like every force is telling you, like, you don't need to stress. Okay, you will get that happy ending, you will achieve that relationship milestone that you so, you know, probably even for some of you guys, like, badly want. And you know, it's totally fine to want that, it's totally valid to want that, you know, but there's no need for you to stress things out, there's no, or to stress over things. Okay, um for whatever reason, I got reminded of like manifestation. You know, I definitely feel like this person, believe it or not, like they have been manifesting you. Okay, that's why I feel like they have been on your mind a lot, and I feel like maybe you could be manifesting them as well, either consciously or subconsciously. But I definitely feel like you are on this person's mind. They think a lot about you. They think a lot about this connection. I mean, even like look at the way that, like, you know, this the guy's like hands are on his head, like, you know, like from the angle that I'm at, it's like, oh my gosh, like they've been thinking, overthinking, and it's like, you know, things are finally coming to surface. They're finally dealing with things, healing to, you know, become the best version of themselves. Yeah, but you know what I was saying about that whole manifestation thing is that, like, when you manifest, letting go doesn't necessarily mean you let go of the desire, you let go of this person. No, it actually just means you let go of anything that, you know, any sort of emotions and feelings that you feel won't, that, you know, you, that are opposite of what you want. Like, for example, like if you're manifesting marriage with this person, you should not be thinking or worrying about anything that isn't that, you know. Like, if let's say you are thinking about marriage, the only thing you should be like worrying about is like, oh my gosh, like what, you know, the wedding details, like what will the cake look like, what venue we're gonna be at, you know, things like that. Like, the whole point of letting it go is to know that you already have your desire. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to let go of this person, because I'm seeing that this person definitely has not let go of you. Okay, they are clinging on to you, they're clinging on to this relationship. I always, you know, take the Page of Pentacles and even like the Four of Pentacles as sort of like, you know, stubbornness. Like, that's why I'm getting a lot of like earth energy, especially like Taurus energy coming in here with the Ace of Pentacles and like, you know, the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, but I'm getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in general, so maybe someone could be that. But you know, I'm definitely seeing that, you know, your person has not let this go. Like, they're really stubborn. They really want to make this work, okay? And I'm seeing that, you know, at times they could be a little bit like, you know, maybe in and out, or like, you know, like it could like seem like they're flaky, but that's literally just because they have so much going on with them. I don't see that they want anyone else right now, like, unless for a fact that, you know, they're already, you know, that they're with someone. I'm seeing that like there's no third party, okay? Like, the only third party here, or parties here are their mental health and their work, okay? And I just see like there's some sort of connection there. Like maybe this person could be a workaholic, maybe they're all about like that grind hustle life, or like maybe they resort to work to kind of forget about things, because we got the shadow side in between, like 2 Pentacles cards, yeah. But the shadow side also indicates sometimes unhealthy habits, unhealthy coping mechanisms. So maybe that could also have to do with like the fact that they overwork themselves, or like they keep themselves like super busy to kind of just avoid confronting and really processing their feelings, okay? So that is also something that I see as a potentiality. I'm also seeing that yeah, I mean, I just feel like this person, like, they take upon a lot of stress, okay? Like, they are really stressed out when it comes to a lot of things. And, something that I see them really stressing about is them being the best version of you, okay? So, in terms of how they really feel about you, trust me when I say they really, really care how you view them. They really care about how, you perceive them, what your impression is of them. They want to make sure that they're doing the absolute most, that they're doing the absolute best, that, they're doing the absolute most that they can, and they're being the absolute best they can for you, okay? So yeah, I am seeing that this person thinks about you quite heavily. It's like, even though they're going through all of this, they probably have a lot of material responsibilities. Maybe they're even like the head of their household, or like they have, like, they come from a community where, like, it's really important for them to, like, be financially stable, successful. There's a lot of pressure on them. Even though they go through all that, they still think about you. They still you're on their mind, you're on their heart very much. Seriously, they're really nostalgic about you. They're really nostalgic about this connection, and they reminisce about the good times. And I'm really seeing that with the Six of Cups. Yeah, they are fixated on you. They are still very emotionally attached to you, and like, I'm seeing like they don't really want anyone else, okay? Like, unless you know for a fact that they're with someone else. Like, I'm seeing that like there's no one else that they want or necessarily serious about, okay? Like, I feel like the only person they are serious about is you, okay? They definitely see relationship potential in this. They really want a future with you, something like long term, something committed, okay? Because trust me when I say that they think you are absolutely beautiful, or handsome, or gorgeous, or whatever it is that you resonate with. They find you to be really attractive. The Empress is associated with Venus, which is associated with, or it's the planet of love, beauty, and abundance. So trust me when I say that their love for you is abundant. They think you're abundantly beautiful. They think you're very, very you're so lovable, you're so loved by this person, okay? Like, and they know that like you are the kind of person that attracts a lot of different people, a lot of different lovers. In fact, I'm even seeing that like maybe they could be a little bit intimidated that you have all these people around you that are interested. Like, I even sometimes take the Six of Cups. I know that's more the Seven of Cups, but like you have options. Like, you have like other people that are also very into you, and your person knows that in order to be with someone like you, and trust me when I say this, like, they really put you on a pedestal. Yeah, but in order to be with someone like you, they have to offer something solid, steady, and stable, okay? They're all about, like, they know that, like, again, like, you probably have a lot of admirers, a lot of people that are into you, but they know that, like, you're someone who craves stability. I feel like maybe you could even have Earth in your chart somewhere, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. But if not, don't worry too much. But I just feel like you are the kind of person, that does not do superficial relationships. You want something long term, you want something committed, and this person knows that like that is the way to your heart, that is the way to appeal to you. Because I'm sure like there's a lot of people around you that you probably find attractive, whose personalities you like, and things like that. But like your person really wants to stand out to you by offering you something that they know that like, yeah, maybe not everyone is willing to do at this point, or something like that. Like they're sort of using that to their leverage, because they really, really care about you. And it's like they're not just doing that to appeal to you. I'm seeing that they're also in the same boat as you, okay? They don't like superficial relationships. They want to be with something that they want to be in something that's long-term, committed, long-lasting, things like that, okay? So yeah, yeah, this person is very, very, very much into you. And I just feel like, again, like they are going through quite a lot, but it's like, even though that's something that is going on, they still think about you, they still care about you, they still are very much into you, and emotionally involved in this connection. Okay, trust me when I said there is a lot of emotional attachment, attraction here, physical as well, of course. But it's like, yeah, they're trying to make sure that they're stable within themselves, okay, before they can really come forward. This could indicate like mental health wise and financial stability wise. Like they want to make sure they're stable in every aspect, that they really have their life together before they can come forward. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten love oracle deck, and then in the extended reading, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the romance oracle card deck. Cards from there, the Island Time Wellness deck. I'm going to pick initials, descriptions. I'm going to roll the astral dice as well. And I am going to pick the Moonology and the Numinous cards, which are zodiac sign cards. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything in that. So yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick these cards for you, pal one. Yeah, we got I will call you. Yeah, so this person definitely wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. If you have not heard from this person in a while, I feel like they will be hitting you up. And for those of you guys that are already together right now, expect a phone call from them talking about, like, you know, these cards right here. Okay, like talking about like them wanting to take things to the next level, or at least hinting, or you know, that conversation will definitely lead up to that. I'm seeing it could happen a little bit, like, you know, not necessarily slow, but like I feel like, you know, this person's gonna lead up to that to kind of gauge your energy and see where you're at. Yeah, we also got please don't forget me. Yeah, so obviously, you know, this person, you know, like I was saying, they really want to make an impression on you. They really want to stand out in, you know, in your eyes. Like they want you to perceive them as someone who's really great, someone who has it all together. They definitely, you know, they definitely have not forgotten about you. Again, the Six of Cups is all about reminiscing about the good times, being nostalgic. I definitely do see that this person is nostalgic about something in your connection. I'm also seeing something to do with like social media. I feel like with this Empress card, you know, this has to do with like beauty, and I just feel like they stalk your pictures on social media, and that totally makes sense because we literally got this card, you're hot. Yeah, they think you're very attractive. Yeah, they are super attracted to you in a lot of different ways, like emotionally, mentally, physically. Yeah, you're just a really, really great person to be around. And you know, that's why that's why they're holding on to this connection so tightly. Trust me when I say they're obsessed with you, they're super into you. And I just feel like it's a matter of time before they really, like, you know, show that, before they, like, you know, express that. Okay, and I really feel like it's going to be happening. Like, I'm seeing, it's hard to say like when, but I'm going to say like Libra to Capricorn season. I'm also getting Earth seasons coming in, so Virgo, Taurus, and Cancer. So whichever season is, like, you know, I would say like the two closest seasons to you, it might be happening, because this is a timeless reading. I make it so that like anyone watching this reading at any time of the year or any year will find this relevant. So yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pal one. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a personalized reading. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked this beautiful rose quartz. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Witch's Tarot deck to see how your person is currently feeling about you, okay? And actually, before I go ahead and pick these cards, I do want to let you know that I have the extended reading up on Vimeo. So if you are interested in getting more insights, be sure to check that out. Totally not necessary, totally optional, but yeah, should that be something, if you really find yourself resonating with this reading, you can do that. In this reading, I am just going to be picking these cards, and I'm going to go ahead and pick my cards from like the Love Oracle deck that I have, the thumbnail that you saw. And in the extended reading, I'm going to be picking cards from the Romance Angels deck, from the Island Time Wellness deck. I'm going to go ahead and pick some initials, Moonology cards, and cards from the Numinous deck, which are zodiac sign cards, and then also pick some more cards from my other handwritten deck. So yeah, totally up to you once again. But yeah, just wanted to get that out there. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards to see what is going on between you and your person. Ooh, we got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I feel like someone is, this could indicate a separation that happened. Maybe some of you guys watching this could be going through some sort of a breakup. That doesn't have to be the case with all of you, but I just feel like someone is being really defensive about their heart, really defensive about their self. You know, they're kind of like just, you know, keeping on guard, being a little bit guarded in general, maybe even a little bit closed off, but that's because this person feels really deeply for you, okay? The Queen of Swords is someone who I always like to say, like, you know, she's really compassionate and she feels a lot deep down, but like she just has this sort of like, you know, strong demeanor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like maybe for some of you guys, the person that you're dealing with, like, let me tell you when I say that they're softy, okay? Like, they feel really deeply deep down, maybe even like more than like those people that like, you know, act really gushy and stuff like that. But like, yeah, they could have like kind of an like, you know, a harder, like tougher exterior demeanor or something like that. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you wish that they were a little bit more vocal about how they really felt. I'm definitely seeing that they could have told you that they liked you, they really love being around you. I'm definitely seeing that they love your mind. They love the way that your, yeah, just your mind works, your perspective on things. Like, you're really smart, you're really intellectual, you have a lot going on for you, and they really like that. Yeah, so that's really great. I'm also getting air energy, so maybe someone could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Wow, we got the King of Swords. That is actually so crazy. I was actually thinking about the King of Swords and like how, you know, the sort of difference between the Queen of Swords and King of Swords. So I feel like, you know, the King of Swords is someone who really wants control over their emotions, okay? Like, I feel like that with the Queen of Swords, like, you know, she is someone who's really compassionate, you know, and like, because of like everything that she's been through, like, you know, she is someone who's really experienced in relationships and things like that. She's developed a sense of compassion. Like, she knows that, you know, she's smart enough to like not take things too personally, or like, you know, realize that everyone's just on their own journey. Whereas the King of Swords, believe it or not, like, I actually feel like, you know, he's a lot more about like power, like domineering, wanting control. So I feel like your person kind of has both to them. Like, you know, they do feel really deeply for you, but at the same time, it is really important for them to have a hold over themselves, okay, have control over themselves, because I feel like, you know, if they don't, they can be a total mess, okay, they can be a total hot mess. So that's why they are trying really hard to kind of just, you know, like, and it's been this internal conflict, but they're trying really hard to make sure that, you know, their emotions don't prevail, their logical, rational mind takes precedence over their, you know, heart and feelings and emotions. And I just feel like, you know, with the Queen of Swords, like, I would actually even say, like, for whatever reason, I'm getting water energy. Maybe someone could even be a water sign. I feel like she's more closer to water than like the King of Swords. But like, you know, the Queen of Swords, I feel like represents someone who's like, you know, coming to terms with their emotions and realizing like it's okay to feel things, and, you know, understand why she's being so defensive and things like that. But the King of Swords is all just about no, who cares, like, you know, mind over matter, you know, logicality and rationality over everything, you know. So that's why I see that there's some sort of like internal conflict that your person is going through, and this is all due to the fact, okay, this all stems from the fact that they really love you, that they really care about you, and they're super into you, okay. Again, like, they are mush deep down, like, oh my gosh, they are a softy deep down, okay. Like, they are really gushy and mushy, and like, you know, just for whatever reason, I'm channeling a water moon, believe it or not. Maybe someone could even be a water moon, or I'm getting a lot of like just water and air. Like, I know we got mostly air here, but I can't help but think of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. But yeah, that is something that is going on. Wow, we also got the Six of Wands. I'm channeling fire energy, maybe like Leo energy, Aries as well. So with the Six of Wands, this person really wants to win you over or win you back, or they're gonna do a lot to make themselves seem more apparent to you, or like, you know, get your attention. Yeah, that's something that I am seeing. You know, look at this, like, he literally has like a like wreath with, is it a floral wreath? And there's flowers around it, but it's like, you know, I see some sort of offering coming in for you. The Six of Wands represents victory, success, accomplishments, achievements. So it's like they want a success in this connection with you, okay. And I feel like with the King of Swords and the Six of Wands combined, like, boy, are they going to do a lot to try and get your attention. I really feel like, you know, maybe this this could happen in a lot of ways. Maybe they could be posting like, you know, stories on Instagram or something, and they usually don't do that, or like, you know, be posting something that, like, you know, they know that you're into, you know, like subtle things like that, okay. Or like they could even just be hitting you up outright. Like, maybe they'll be gauging your energy first before they do that, because I do feel like, you know, this person could be a little bit sensitive to rejection, or like it's something that they're not used to, or like, you know, they just feel the need to have like control, or like, you know, be a little bit domineering. I'm sort of getting that energy with the King of Swords, okay. And yeah, with the Six of Wands, again, like, they're going to be making a bold move, okay. For some of you guys, if you've been in no contact, I'm 100% seeing contact coming in. For those of you guys that are already with someone, I feel like, you know, they're going to come forward and like have a conversation with you. Like, they're really going to want to talk to you about something, and it's like, it's gonna be really intense. Like, even with the way the flame was, like, you know, like burning the last like whatever 30 seconds. I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, it's like dancing like so much. So yeah, just expect a lot of movement happening in general, pile 2. Okay, this is really exciting. Like I can literally feel that energy. Yeah, we got strength. Okay, I'm getting a lot of fire and air sign here, so maybe someone could be that, or could be dealing with one. Why did I say it like that? Yeah, I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and yes, especially Leo with the Strength card here. So the Strength card is really great because it indicates reconciliation. It also indicates coming back together better and stronger than ever. This has to do with the 5th house of passion, intimacy, adventure, and romance, you know, things like that. So this person really just wants to come forward and win you over, and I feel like they're going to muster the strength to do that, okay? And they're also working on becoming the better, you know, best version of themselves, so that, you know, they can come back in this relationship stronger and better than ever, okay? I definitely feel like the both of you could really be like working on yourselves, you know. I'm seeing like there's a lot of progress being made on your individual, like, you know, either spiritual or personal development journey, which is really good. You know, I see someone's solar plexus chakra is definitely being activated more, or, you know, like that has to do with like self-confidence, sense of self, self-love. So I feel like, you know, the more you do that, the more of an energetic upgrade, you know, you get, right? Like, and I feel like this person will feel your energy. Like, I just feel like the more you focus on yourself, the more you really love yourself. It's like at times you'll even find yourself like not simping over anyone, or like not even feeling anything at all, but like that's just, you know, that means it's working, okay? So I feel like maybe some of you guys feel like, you know, it's time for, like, I cannot keep like spending time like worrying about this and things like that. Like that really means that you're going through some sort of like major energetic upgrade, and like that's usually when things actually end up working out, you know. It's just the way that life do be sometimes. But yeah, but I'm seriously seeing a lot about reconciliation, and just I keep getting coming back together stronger and better than ever, okay? So that's really great. I feel like this person's just really going to romance you, sweep you off your feet. I'm really channeling like, you know, night energy here, like, you know, that's all about making an offering, like even with the 6 of Wands. Yeah. And yeah, we also got the 9 of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, this person, believe it or not, like they could have like a confident demeanor. Like, I feel like maybe you could be dealing with someone who's really confident, or appears to be like pretty confident. They could be extroverted, or like a really extroverted introvert or something like that. But it's like deep down, like they can get really anxious. Okay, I even noticed, like, just as a general observation, sometimes the people that act really confident, or even a little bit like borderline cocky, are actually the ones that are really like insecure deep down, and they kind of act that way to compensate for how they really feel on the inside. I'm not saying like that's always the case, or like that's always, you know, some people can be confident and still feel anxious. That's totally valid. But I do see that this person has some sort of anxiety in reaching out to you, because I feel like, you know, maybe this is someone that's used to getting everything that they want or whatever, and maybe with you, like they felt like you were playing hard to get, or they just really can't gauge your energy at the moment. They're not really sure, like, you know, what you want, or like, you know, where your head's at, where your mind's at. So I feel like there could be a little bit of anxiety surrounding that. And you know, the 9 of Swords is like in between the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. The 8 of Swords has to do with like self-imposed restrictions, and, you know, kind of like it all being in your head, and like, you know, being blinded to the truth. And the 10 of Swords has to do with like external pressure. So I feel like, you know, this person's kind of going through both. Like I even feel like with the King of Swords, you know, this sort of reminds me of like, you know, reputation in society, being intellectual, and even like work in a sense. So maybe this person is like, you know, they really care a lot about their work, and like, you know, being recognized in society, or like, yeah, there's just some sort of external pressure where they feel like they really have to, you know, step up their game, and like, you know, be seen as something, like, you know, like how like if you're asking about a guy, like a divine masculine, like, you know, they have to have some sort of like, you know, keep up appearances like in their group, like, you know, act like the alpha male, act like, you know, they have it all together, they're all tough and things like that. So I definitely feel like that could be something that your person goes through, you know, just has a lot to do with like societal pressure. I feel like, you know, maybe that could also be causing them anxiety. And like something that I really see, you know, they care about is how you view them, how you perceive them. I feel like this person just wants to come off as like, you know, kingly, and someone who's really confident and bold to everyone around them. Okay, yeah. And I just feel like, you know, this person definitely does not want you to think that they're some sort of loser, or they're lacking something, or, you know, they're like a bum or something. Like they want to make sure that they have enough to offer you. Okay, they want to make sure that they're good enough for you, that, you know, they're not underhanded, that like everything that they're doing, you know, is like it's enough, okay? And yeah, I also do feel like, you know, a lot of this could also just stem from like something deep down, like maybe in their childhood they could have been around people that, like, you know, kind of you know, put a lot of pressure on them, or maybe they were like bullied or something, so they always feel this constant need to prove themselves. Yes, I feel like, you know, that's why it totally makes sense that we got these two cards here. These are all like, you know, macho, sweep you off your feet, look at me, you know, making yourselves well known, you know, that kind of energy here. So yeah, but I feel like deep down they're a total simp over you, okay? They really do care about you so much, and it's like, you know, they just want to like come in and really make a really good make a really good impression on you, okay? So yeah, and again, like there's a lot of love here for sure. Okay, this has to do with the fifth house of like love, intimacy, passion. You know, they are really passionate about you. They're so into you. But obviously, you know, there are certain things that worry them, like how you'll take them. You know, even just like internal things that they have going on. You know, but I do see, like, you know, in terms of their personal development, they're really working on themselves. They are trying to do a lot to, like, you know, improve in that aspect. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck just to see what other messages we have here. Yeah, we got You Drive Me Crazy, and this is a compliment. Like, I mean, again, they're so passionate about you, and like just the thought of you, like, you know, gets them super excited. Okay, like I feel like, you know, seeing you is literally like the highlight of their day or week or however often you see one another, or like, you know, even if like you're in no contact or something like that, like them seeing your Instagram stories, or like, you know, even just like seeing a dream about you, you know, makes them like really hyped up. It makes them super excited. Yeah. We also got I really miss you. Yeah, they really do miss you quite a lot. So if you are in no separation, or what am I saying, no contact or separation, they 100% miss you. They are very into you. They are still so emotionally connected to you. Yeah. Um, we also got like I want you back. Okay, so I just feel like this person is going to do a lot to try and get you back. Like that's literally what I'm seeing with these two cards here. Okay, again, the Strength represents reconciliation, and the Six of Wands represents, like, you know, really coming in, swooping in, and like trying to win you over. And you know, for those of you guys that are already with someone, I just feel like, you know, they're definitely not in a position to lose you. Like they don't want to be in a position where they're really gonna start missing you, and like, you know, they just want you around. They just want you to themselves all the time because you drive them crazy. And yeah, there's so much intensity, so much passion in this connection. Like I'm really feeling it just from these cards. And I also see a lot of communication coming in here. Okay, like with the King of Swords, a lot of mental clarity, and also with the Queen of Swords, and just like, you know, being clear about what they want. So if that's something that maybe you feel like they were lacking, or like you wish that they were a little bit more clear on that, like I feel like they are definitely going to be that way now. So yeah. Okay, that is what we got for you, pile 2. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If this didn't resonate, don't worry too much. You can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that, you know, you can tune into the extended reading. The link to that will be in the description box below. It does cost a little bit of money, but again, totally not necessary. It's up to you. And if this reading really resonated with you, can definitely do that. And I also want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. And yeah, I shall end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. So you all picked this beautiful green Aventurine. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person truly feels about you. We're also going to be getting any and all messages from them, see where this connection is headed, things like that. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to wave around the incense to kind of like cleanse the energy before getting started here. It smells really nice. I wish you guys were here to smell it, but yeah, of course you can light up your own incense. But yeah, anyways, before getting started with the reading, I do want to let you know that I have the link to the extended reading of this pile in the description box below. It's on Vimeo. So if you are interested in getting that, totally not necessary, but if this pile does end up resonating, if you are interested in that, you can check it out there. It is a couple of dollars, but again, do so at your own discretion. So yeah, okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Oh yeah, I also want to let you know that I do offer personalized readings, super in-depth. They are video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. So yeah, now without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards. Ooh, we already got this card here. Okay, let's lay this out here. We got the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so just based off of this card, I feel like your person is really clinging on to this relationship. Okay, they are really holding on to this, holding on to you. I feel like there's a lot that they want to. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that yet needs to manifest in the 3D. Okay, I just got this spiritual download based off of this one card, because I feel like the Four of Pentacles is a very materialistic card, but it's sort of the card where it's like, you know, you say one thing but you do the other. It's like, you know, you act a certain way but really you're feeling um another way deep down. You know, like the Four of Pentacles is also like, it sort of represents like greed and like, you know, someone who's like really involved in their career, their material life, you know, to the point where I'm getting that, like, you know, this person could be avoiding like confronting their actual feelings, okay, or processing their true feelings. So yeah, that is something that I'm seeing. Like, I'm even seeing that maybe this person could be a workaholic, or yeah, maybe they retreated to really focus on their career life, material life, or something, as a means of like getting away, as a means of escape, you know, escapism. That's why for whatever reason, I channeled Pisces energy, 12th house energy. I'm also getting Taurus energy here. So yeah, that could be the case. But like, the main message that I'm getting from this is that this person is really stubborn about wanting to make this work. Okay, this person is really clinging on to this relationship. They really do want to make this work. They are like, you know, I'm getting like fixed sign energy here with Taurus. So it's like they're really fixated on you, fixated on this connection, and they don't want no one else. Okay, like they just want you. In fact, I'm even seeing a little bit of like possessiveness and like jealousy. Yeah, that's a big message that I'm getting from this. I do believe this card is associated with Taurus, so it's like they are a little bit possessive over you. And even if this is something that they didn't show, like, trust me when I say, like, they would get really like jealous if they were to find out that you were with someone else, okay, because they want you all to themselves. Okay, yeah. We also got Temperance. Okay, so this has to do with balance. This has to do with like equality, also patience. So I definitely feel like, you know, your person really wants this to happen because they feel like, you know, you and them got along really well. You guys vibe together really well. You were really on the same like plane, you know, spiritually, same level plane, and things like that. Yeah, like, this has a lot to do with like compatibility. Like, do you see how, like, you know, there's two cups here, and like water is like simultaneously being poured out of both the cups. So it's like, you know, this to me indicates that the both of you have really strong feelings for one another, and that your feelings are 100% reciprocated. Okay, your person does care about you. They do have a lot of love for you. I even see that they see you as some sort of angel, or like godsend, or like someone who descended down from the heavens to bless them. I know that sounds a little bit dramatic, but I do see that this person really puts you on a pedestal. They think really highly of you. You know, they really see you as a dream come true. Okay, you brought a lot of love and light into their life. I also feel like, you know, a lot of you guys could have like lighthearted energy that lifts up people around them. You know, you're just so easy, chill to be with. Like, you're easygoing. You know, people just love being around you. They really love your essence, your vibe, everything that you have to offer. Yeah, and you know, in terms of feelings, I feel like this person, yeah, they fell really hard for you, and I feel like, you know, now, like, because of that, they're really clinging on to you, clinging on to this connection. They really, really want to make this work for the long term. And you know, the two chalices actually represent two different planets. One of them represents Mercury, which is a planet of communication, and one of them represents Venus. So I definitely feel like they want to Venus is the planet of love, as a lot of you guys may already know. So I feel like, you know, with these two planets combined, they really want to be able to communicate to you about their feelings. Okay, they really want to be honest and vulnerable with you about their true feelings. You know, how they're like feeling deep down. And you know, like, I just feel like with this Four of Pentacles, maybe they could have done certain things that, you know, really showed that they liked you, but like, it was just a matter of them expressing it. Like, I just feel like maybe this person could have had like trouble expressing themselves, you know, verbally. Like, maybe their love language could be gift giving, or acts of service, or quality time, or something like that. I'm definitely seeing, like, you know, don't think that this person doesn't love you, or they don't care if like they didn't act a certain way, because I just feel like, you know, they could be different at showing that. Okay, yeah. and I just feel like you definitely need to be patient with this person and with this connection. But I really do see that, you know, they want things to be fair to you. They really want things to be balanced. They want you to, like, you know, get the most out of this, because trust me when I say they really do look up to, they really do put you on the pedestal. I mean, like, I just like I love the way, like, even from where I'm sitting, like, I'm not wearing my glasses or contact, I don't wear glasses, but like I just see the white like illuminating a lot, like, you know, I just see a lot of like light imagery being illuminated, so that's really beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we also got the Ten of Swords. Yes, I do feel like this person is really burdened at the moment. They're feeling really stressed out about something, okay? And I feel like maybe a lot of this could have to do with their finances or work or career life or just material life in general. I feel like they have kind of retracted to focus on that. But right now, it's like, you know, don't think that their life is all fun and games. Like, they're totally enjoying. I mean, trust me when I say they really miss you and they feel a void in their life whenever you're not around, okay? So yeah, for those of you guys that are in no contact, they definitely do miss you. And for those of you guys that are already with one another, exactly what I said, like, you know, they really love having you around, and you know, they just want to make sure that they're being the best for you because they think so highly of you. And sometimes it, like, you know, stresses them out that, like, you know, maybe they're not good enough, or like, you know, maybe you view them a certain way. Like, you know, they really care about what you think about them. They really care about, you know, how you perceive them in general. So yeah, I just feel like this person takes things really seriously, and you know, the Four of Pentacles, yeah, I just see like there is external stress and pressure, either maybe from, you know, their family or stress, like, you know, work stress or something like that. Like, you know, they really have to like yeah, like I just feel like finances could be kind of like a big thing for them right now. Yeah, and you know, oh my gosh, we also got this like ominous owl. Like, this is like the first time I ever noticed that, but I just feel like, you know, this owls usually represent wisdom. So every time you see owl in a tarot deck, you know, just a quick tarot tip, that indicates like wisdom. And it's like, you know, spirit already knows what lies ahead of you, okay? Spirit already knows what is to come, so there is no reason, there's no need for you to stress out, because trust when I say, or when spirit says everything is working out for you. It's like this owl already knows what the outcome of this, you know, connection is, and it's going to be really good for you. It's going to be like, you know, something that you're going to be really happy with. I feel like you're going to hear everything that you needed to. Some of you guys could even be waiting on mental clarity, or like, you know, some sort of explanation or clarity or something like that, or you know, they really want you to, like, you want them to say certain things to you, or like you've been waiting on answers to something and you are going to be getting them. So that's a really positive message I got out of this card. Okay. Ooh, we also got the Seven of Cups. So I definitely feel like someone here has options, okay? I feel like both of you have options, okay? This person knows that you have options, and I feel like maybe they could kind of be stressing themselves out because they know that, you know, you're this amazing person. You're so angelic, kind, sweet. You have an amazing personality. You're very radiant. You glow from the inside and out, and they know that, like, you know, you have a lot of people around you. You have a lot of people that are into you. Never forget your worth. Never forget who the heck you are, you know? Channel that like confident side of yourself. And like, I just feel like, you know, this person takes a lot of stress that, like, yeah, you could have literally anyone you want, and you know, be with whoever you want. And you know, that's why like they're clinging on to. They're just like, okay, I hope this person doesn't leave. Like, even if they're not, like, you know, for some of you guys, maybe you don't see that, or they're not really taking any action. Trust when I say that, you know, this person does not want to let you go, okay? They're very much fixated on you. So yeah. I also feel that, you know, maybe this person could also have options around them, but they're not necessarily like into them or even entertaining them, because again, I feel like they're still so stuck on you. They're still so focused on you, okay? Yeah, and we got the Ace of Cups. This is so beautiful. This is one of the best cards to get in a love reading, but the Ace of Cups basically represents a new beginning in love, you know, rekindling something, or yeah, starting something fresh, you know, entering that new phase in love, whatever that looks like for you. Ace of Cups basically has to do with like overflowing emotions, okay? Like an abundance of emotions. Like, look at the way that the water is literally pouring out of this cup. I definitely do feel like, you know, this person is very much into you. They're very much attracted to you. They're very much, you know, like they feel the same way that you do, okay, with the same degree, same intensity, you know, same feelings. Like, they cannot get enough of you, and you know, like they feel so deeply for you that they don't want anyone else. Like, with the Seven of Cups, I'm sure there's people around them that, you know, find them attractive and things like that, but you know, you're the only one that they're really into emotionally, okay? You're the only one that they're emotionally attracted to and attached to. And yeah, trust me when I say attached, okay? I feel like with this Four of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, it's like, you know, you're the only one that they have like an emotional connection to, you know, that they really, really, truly, like, you know, like on an emotional, mental, spiritual, intellectual, holistic level in general, okay? And I feel like it sort of stresses them out that, you know, if they don't get their act together, if they don't, like, you know, give you exactly what you deserve, and if this connection isn't fair to you, then they could potentially lose you forever. So yeah, maybe they even deal with that kind of stress and burden. So yeah. Sorry about that. My throat chakra. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from my romance oracle deck. And yeah, if you guys are interested in the extended reading, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the romance angels deck. Two other love oracle decks, the numinous deck. I'm also going to go ahead and pick initials and moonology cards. So if you want that, you know, the details to that will be in the description box below. So yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, yes, this totally makes sense. Like I was like literally eyeing this card. It was like literally on the top. And even after I shuffled, like this came back. So this really says something. Yeah, I don't want anyone else, just you. Yeah, this totally makes sense with these two cards here. You know, the Ace of Cups clarifying the Seven of Cups. It's like, yeah, sure, they have other people around them, and things like that. But you know, they're only focused on you. You're the only cup that they're focused on. The only cup that they're fixated on. In fact, you know, sometimes when I see these cups, it's like, you know, yes, these cups could represent different people, but I also see that, like, you know, each cup could represent an aspect of your relationship that you have with one another, you know. Yeah, just another interpretation. We also got, I want to hear your voice. Yes, I feel like this person really wants to call you, or like I see someone, you getting like an audio like note soon, like, you know, on like iMessage or Instagram. You can literally, or WhatsApp, or literally any media, I feel like you can leave like, you know, voice messages. So um yeah, I feel like I do see this person doing that, or straight up calling you. They really want to hear your voice. I feel like they really want to call you and have a heart-to-heart conversation with you, you know, with this Ace of Cups, and really tell you how they feel. Yeah, and oh my gosh, of course we get this card. This makes so much sense. I will call you, okay? This person is going to be communicating with you. They will be contacting you. Yeah, if you're in no contact, do expect that. And for those of you guys that are already in contact, I feel like, you know, this contact is going to be really meaningful, okay? Like, again, I feel like they're going to really be talking about their feelings, you know, and like just having a deep conversation with you, you know, something that's going to leave you feeling really emotionally fulfilled and satisfied. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that this reading resonated. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, don't worry too much. You can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below. And like I said, you know, the extended readings are there for you if you are interested. And yeah, everything will be in the description box below. So yeah, I will end the reading right here, pile 3. I really hope, again, that this reading helped, that you got some value out of it. And yeah, I will see you next time. Love and light. Hi Pile 4, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Carnelian. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see how your person is currently feeling about you, how they're truly feeling about you, messages from them, things like that. So yeah, before I go ahead and get started with the reading, I do want to let you know that I am offering extended readings for this pile on Vimeo. The description to that will be in the description box below. So if you are interested in that, be sure to check that out. It's definitely not necessary, but if you find this pile really resonates, or any other pile really resonates, and you want to know what else, you know, you want more clarity, then you can definitely check that out. It is a couple of bucks. Yeah, so just to clarify, we are going to be picking tarot cards in this reading, and then my handwritten oracle cards, and then in the extended reading I'm going to be picking cards from the romance angels deck, the island time wellness deck, my other love oracle cards, initials cards from the moonology deck, the numinous deck, and the astral dice. So yeah, that is super exciting if you want to go check that out. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I am going to start by shuffling your cards. Okay, we already got a couple of cards coming out. Super positive. Ooh, we got the 10 of Swords. We got the 2 of Swords. A lot of air energy coming in here, especially Gemini and Libra. We also got, let me go and shuffle the cards a little bit more. The 4 of Wands. This is super positive. I'm getting like Venus and Aries. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, some like Taurus energy here, Capricorn energy. And we got the Nine of Cups. Okay, so Scorpio energy. So someone could be these signs, but don't worry too much if you don't have these signs. It always has more to do with the message than the signs. But yeah, I'm just getting a lot of air sign coming in here. Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and like especially Scorpio with the Nine of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, yeah. Okay. So let's go over this. Let's start off with the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords. So I feel like this person is kind of conflicted on what to do in regards to this connection because they know that they have feelings for you, okay? The Nine of Cups represents emotional fulfillment. The Nine of Cups represents, you know, a dream come true, desires coming true, a wish come true. You're an absolute wish come true for this person. You know, you and this person really, really vibed well together. And, you know, this person feels like this connection was very fulfilling in every way, shape, and form. I feel like all these cups represent a different aspect of your connection. Like one could represent, you know, the text messages you sent. The other could represent, like, you know, the dates that you went on. The other could represent like the more deeper conversations you had. You know, I feel like you'll know best for your situation. But yeah, they know that they are very much into you, very emotionally attracted to you, and physically as well, of course. But it's like they are kind of really burdened with life right now. I feel like there is so much going on that you may not even know. I definitely feel like this could be something that they talk to you about, or if you're still seeing this person, you know, that they did tell you about. And it's like, when I say that they meant that, they definitely did, okay? So I'm seeing that, like, maybe if this person had to retract to kind of like focus on their material life or their career life, they definitely did mean that. They were not just like, you know, saying that to say that. I feel like this person really feels like they're lacking in that area, or they feel like they're not really content with where they are right now in their financial, career, material life. And yeah, it's sort of been stressing them out, and they kind of just don't know what to do. I feel like, you know, they really had to pick a choice. They really had to choose between, you know, two things. This could have been you and their career, and I feel like maybe for some of you guys, they really ended up choosing their career because, you know, it's really important to them, you know, and I feel like that's kind of what everyone should do. Like, you know, people should be able to be independent on their own, you know, like just have that financial stability by themselves and stability in every sense before they can really come together in a relationship with someone. So yeah, I am seeing that maybe your person had to retract to do that. But like, you know, it was not an easy decision to make, okay? So I feel like maybe for some of you guys, they could have prioritized something else over you, and it was not intentional at all, okay? And like, I even feel like they felt really bad. They ended up really regretting that because, you know, they really did want a future with you, and they still do, okay? This Four of Wands literally indicates marriage, you know, celebration, the wedding, and things like that, okay? So yeah, I do feel like that is the case here. And it's like, you know, they were just kind of blinded to the truth, maybe blinded to this connection, but then they realized that, you know, the less that they had you in their life, you know, because this Five of Pentacles does represent lack. They realize like, oh my gosh, I really miss this person. I really miss, you know, this person. Like they miss your presence, your vibe, your essence. They really think that you are, you know, you really like added a lot to their life, okay? Like you were a really great addition in every way, shape, and form. And it's like, you know, without you in their life, they really feel like they're missing out on something. So yeah, you know, the Ten of Swords and Two of Swords, again, I just feel like it's been stressing them out, you know, that they had to make this decision, or like, you know, they were just sort of blinded to something, but now they're seeing the reality of things. And yeah, they really like you, they really miss you, they're really into you, they're very emotionally attracted to you, very physically attracted to you as well. You know, they are really passionate about you. Yeah. I'm also seeing that, you know, this person and you, like, they, like, you literally got this at the center of your reading. So I feel like this has a really strong message, you know, like they really want a future with you, because Four indicates like stability, especially stability in like love and marriages, you know, like in your love life, which, you know, does indicate marriage or something long-term and committed. You know, they really do want something long-term and committed with you, but they know that they have to make sure that their finances, their material life, their career life is in order first, okay? They don't want to just be like that loser that just shows up like with nothing to give. You know, like this Five of Pentacles, it is kind of, again, like a lack card, and like they don't want to be caught lacking in front of you, okay? I really feel like they care a lot about how you view them. They really care a lot about how you perceive them. And yeah, they just want to make sure that, you know, they're doing the absolute best, they're doing the absolute most that they can, because they really do value you as an individual. They really care what you have to say, they really care a lot about what you think. So yeah, That is what I'm getting. I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple more tarot cards just to see what other messages we have here. Any sort of clarification. Yeah, we got Temperance, so this is really great. Yeah, so I feel like, this was a really great relationship. Like, this Four of Wands and Temperance, like, this was really peaceful. I feel like your person thinks that you're really fun to be around. You're really lighthearted. You're caring, kind. You and this person vibe together really well. The Temperance is really great because if you look closely, you can see these two chalices exchanging like water. So it's like you both had a lot to there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of and there still is. But it's like you both contributed a lot to this connection. Like they just want to make sure that things are fair to you. Okay, so maybe if you were the one that was putting in a little bit more effort and things like that, they really want to come forward and be able to do the same. Okay, they really want to reciprocate that. They really want to match your actions, match your energy. So yeah, and each chalice represents a different planet. One represents Mercury, one represents Venus. Venus represents love and Mercury represents communication. So I definitely feel like they want to communicate with you about their true feelings. They want to communicate to you how they're really feeling deep down and what they really want, and plans for a future with you, because whenever they think about their future, they definitely see you in that. Okay, again, like they want like this long-term, long-lasting relationship heading towards marriage. Okay, like they want something more with you, for sure. So yeah, we also got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so they really admire your independence. Okay, they think that you are, you have it all. You are beauty and brains. You are so smart. You have a lot going on for you. You're very independent, and they know that again, like they don't want to be caught lacking, and they know that you are deserving of an absolute king or queen, and they want to be that for you. They want to be able to offer you something solid, steady, and stable. And they know that you offered a lot, that you had a lot to offer. That's just the kind of person you are. You're very giving, generous. You're also really practical, pragmatic, kind, caring, and you just embody like all the qualities that they want in wifey or husband. Okay, you're definitely wifey or husband material, and yeah, they don't want to let you go. Like I feel like they're clinging really, they're clinging a lot to a future with you. Like they really hope that they can have a future with you. They're so into you, so attracted to you in every way, shape, and form. Yeah. We also got the Four of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like, with the Four of Cups, they could be feeling a little bit withdrawn, a little bit disconnected, like even just from themselves, even from reality. And I'm just seeing that, love isn't necessarily like a huge priority for them, but it is. Like if anything's a priority, it's you. And I just feel like maybe they're using this relationship as motivation for them to really get their life in order, future with you to really get their life in order. But I just feel like, right now it's like they're kind of focused on alleviating, mitigating these stresses. They're kind of focused on their even material life, like even with the Queen of Pentacles, because I feel like this person knows that you have a lot going on for you. You're really successful, or definitely on the path to success, and they want to make sure that they also have their life together before they can really come forward. Okay, but they are still into you. Don't mistake this as them being not interested or anything like that. They 100% are, with the Nine of Cups and the Temperance. They feel very much for you, very deeply for you. And this Temperance even indicates patience. So I feel like this person is telling you please wait for me, be patient, I'm gonna come back. I feel like this person would never outright say please wait for me, but they definitely do hope your paths cross, and secretly deep down they are hoping that you're waiting for them to get their life in order. But obviously that's up to you, what you want to do. But this person really does want a future with you. They are very serious about you. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck just to see what other messages we have from this person. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, this totally makes sense. I don't want to see you with anyone else. Yeah, I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles, they definitely are clinging to you. They're really stubborn. They want you and only you. Okay, they don't want you to be taken by the time they get their ish together and come back. Obviously they know that's a really selfish thing of them to ask, but deep down they are hoping that you're with no one right now. And I'm even seeing that maybe if you aren't with anyone, maybe if you're single, they could be manifesting you to stay that way. Maybe not even consciously, because I feel like at the end, maybe it is a subconscious thing, because I feel like at the end of the day they really just want the best for you. But it's I feel like their desires of being with you and you only could even be the reason why you're single, if you're not with this person. Yeah, but if you are already seeing this person, the same message applies. They want you all to themselves, and they really are working on themselves so that they can be the best version of themselves, for themselves, of course, yes, but also for you and for this connection. Yeah. We also got we can make this work, okay? Or we can make this work. Yeah, like they really want to make this work again. They're really like, clinging on to a future with you. They really have like high hopes for the future. I really channel that song. Oh my gosh, like to have high hopes for who, that song. I'm actually, I can't sing. Like I hate when I do that. Like it's been a while since I've heard that song, but yeah, but they really want to make this work, and they know that they can make this work. They know that, like, you're that who they want to be with for the long term. Again, like you're literally wifey or husband material, and like, they just love like the fact that you embody like stability. You're very reliable, and they want to make sure that they're that same way too. Okay, yeah, we also got I've cried over you. Yeah, this person has gotten emotional over you, believe it or not. Like, they definitely have, like, even if it hasn't been like cried, like I just feel like, they have, like, been scared at the thought of losing you and things like that. So yeah, we also got I dream about you. Yeah, so this person has been dreaming about you. They have been seeing signs about you. I definitely feel like you are connected in the energetic realm. You and this person, like, I just feel like you're always going to be connected, okay? Like, this person is always going to have feelings for you. They'll always carry that spark for you no matter what ends up happening. But I really do feel like there's a good chance you will end up together. Because, we got the Four of Wands, which is literally the card of marriage. And again, Four represents like stability, especially when it comes to love and relationships. So, and Nine of Cups, again, you're a dream come true, you're a wish come true. Like, boy, does this person want something long term with you, and like they're not, ready to give up. Like, they're fixated on this. They really want to make this work. The Temperance card, they think you got along really well in every single way, shape, and form. And yeah, they just really hope that you wait for them, and again, you always have free will in your reality. I'm definitely not saying it's something you should do, but like, they really do care about you, and they're very much emotionally connected to you, attached, attracted to you, like they really freaking want you, a pal. For. So yeah, that is what we got for you. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. And yeah, like I mentioned in the beginning of this reading, I do offer extended readings. So if you do want some more clarity, if this pile did resonate, be sure to check that out. The link to that will be in the description box below. And I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.